I've been told in a few videos that my microphone is not loud enough, so I've turned it up a notch. not a lot. Anyway, I think that I'm plenty loud, and it ain't about me. Anyway, it's about the game. Enjoy the game. EA Sports. It's in the game. Anyway, the World of Darkness is this next quest from Rambros. Level 50, as they've all been. Rambros and it's been a while. Kalaha? We're having a discussion. Mercy, it is good you are come. I have news that you must be made aware of. Alas, none of it bodes well for us, nor for Unei, Doga, and Nero, imprisoned in the Dark Realm. He looks over to Qualha? Garaha, damn it. Think back upon our last foray into Circus Tower, if you will. The calamity stirred the place from its long slumber and awoke Emperor Zandi. But you, Mercy, you ensured he was laid to rest permanently. Yet the Emperor had sealed a binding covenant with the terrible void scent known as the Cloud of Darkness. Even as Doga and Unei labored to annul this contract, the entity reached through a rift and dragged the pair of them and Nero out of our realm. Since that day, Noah has devoted itself to rescuing Unei, Doga, and Nero from beyond the rift. Our research, however, has exposed a far more dire problem. The Crystal Tower still acts upon Emperor Zandi's orders and collects energy to open another void gate even as we speak. Indeed, the place nigh hums with energy. We have done all we can to stop the Imperial Edict, but to no avail. Just as the gate would open only for Unei and Doga, so too will the tower heed only those who with the royal blood of Alag. It is a most galling design. Granted, this was not always so vexatious, according to the elegant tombstone Nero presented us. During the golden age of Alag, the royalty had some means of bestowing their blood upon others. If they hadn't such a technology, Amon and his underlings could never have controlled the Crystal Tower. But we do not have either this art or any with royal blood. Every moment we wait, a vast rift through which the Cloud of Darkness can enter our realm threatens to open. Such a disaster cannot be allowed to come to pass. We must seal the Crystal Tower and annul Zandi's covenant with the Dark Realm. If only breaking the latter would suffice. And then what of the energy building in the Crystal Tower? Without suppression, that power could discharge and cause a calamity like to the one that destroyed Alag. Pardon me, my neck has been hurting me something fierce since at least this morning. I think a little bit yesterday, but I think it's this morning actually only. But all day. In truth, we have more than just 3 lost compatriots to worry about. If we do not act, our very world will fall before the might of this threat. We know but one way out of this predicament. Rescue those who can control the tower from beyond the Dark Realm and seal the rift shut after them. And mercifully, not all our news is quite so bleak. 'Tis true we cannot stop the Void Gate from manifesting within the tower, but this can be to our benefit. We can use Circus's power for our own purposes and create a portal to carry us into the Dark Realm. You do that, like pound a fist into a hand thing, pound a fist into a palm thing, and so does he. We have heard this is possible from a man of the Thaumaturgus Guild, well versed in otherworldly matters, and with Master Garland working to create said portal, the final preparations are well underway. Ah, and here comes the man himself. And Sid walks up. Mercy, just the woman we need. Yes, our fellowship is indeed complete, and all parties privy to our strategy. And you, Master Garland, how fare your endeavors? Quite well. The device is nearly ready, though attaching the damnable thing to Circus Tower took every ounce of ingenuity the Ironworks has got, but it should produce the energy we need. With just a little more fine-tuning, we can open a rift. I'm here to request your presence at the tower. I'll leave Biggs and Wedge at the 8 Sentinels as guides, and do hurry, Mercy. I'm sure you wouldn't miss another chance to save the world, would you? I don't have it muted, do I? Well, Sid certainly seems to have a firm hand on the helm. Shall we make our way to the Crystal Tower? He gets nods from the two of us, me and Rambros and I, Rambros and me. Strawberry wine 17 hot July moon, knew everything. First taste of love, bittersweet. The system is down. The system is down. If you know what that's from, you and I can be friends. We can probably be friends anyway, but... yeah. Mercy! I'll bet you're here to watch us pry open a rift between worlds, eh? We're almost ready. Circus Tower is full of engineers scurrying around and making adjustments. We're dealing with a lot of power, and if a single coupling's off, well, boom! But we should be fine, really. Anyway, you'd best wait at the top. The chief's there overseeing the whole operation. The system. We are looking at the big old circular platform with the giant blue crystal throne at the end of it. At an end of it, or an edge of it, at one of the parts of the edge. Can you say that a platform has an end? I guess you can say it has an end if it has a beginning. And it obviously has a beginning because we had to walk along a path to get there. Yeah. I may have been trying too hard to wordsmith that one. My friends, you've arrived. I'm just waiting for my engineers to give the signal. Then we'll see if we can't open a gateway to another world. Is there something amiss, Garaha? He's just got, staring up at... Emperor Zondi's throne. How the mighty have fallen, eh? Once it stood as a symbol of a lag's art and power. Now it's nothing more than an empty chair. Just imagine if Allagan's civilization had lived on, and a just emperor had still sat on that throne. How different would our history be? How much further would we have advanced? Unfortunately, there is no stopping Zondi and his ambition. By the way, this platform seems to be sitting on a bunch of moving water. It's all flowing in one direction, so it's not like the still water of a lake, so it's like sitting on a river, I guess? There were those who tried, says Garaha, and then he kind of seems to do that face to head kind of headache motion, or like he's thinking hard maybe. Zondi's war of dominion left no one unscathed. Unable to abide the horrors inflicted upon the people, warriors young and brave took up the sword against Allag. Those men and women became as beacons of hope to those who had suffered, not unlike the warriors of light in our age. But all this merely hastened the destruction. Just as they moved towards Allag's heart for the kill, Zondi lashed out in anger and frustration, as trapped beasts are wont to do. In his desperation, Zondi desired that a great rift be opened to hasten the cloud of darkness's coming. To this end, he commanded the sun's power held within Dalamud to be emptied in a circus tower at once. The act bore terrible consequences. The tower only withstood the blast by flooding the land below with energy. Circus was swallowed by the very earth upon which it once stood. The fourth umbral calamity. I had learned of its cause from Unei and Doga. I had no idea that rebellion incited Zondi to rashness, though. Your knowledge of Allagan history is astounding, Garaha. Why, a man could study for 2 lifetimes and only learn half of what you know. Mayhap. 'Tis strange, though. I cannot seem to remember where I learned such things. Sid gets a voice in his ear. Yes? Biggs, you're ready? Ready and raring to open up that void gate, Chief. We reckon when this machine's up and running, she'll be able to float 5 airships the size of the Agrias. So just give us the word and we'll start channeling energy into the tower. Good. Then let's get started. Our preparations are complete. Everyone step away from the throne. And the 5 brown-robed engineers, I guess, kind of back away. And now everybody's standing in a line looking at the throne. Alright then, let's see what this machine can do. Now, Biggs. In the background, there's even taller, like ridiculously tall blue crystal walls. And some towers to either side of the throne. Looks like three towers, crystal, to either side of the throne. Like maybe a triangle around the throne. Flash with blue light, or blue crystal. Light comes from those crystals kind of to form a ball in the middle of the three of them. And from that ball, now there is a like swirling dark purple energy sphere. And then from that sphere erupts that kind of Sauron looking shaped purple and black like eye, like if you imagine a cross basically, but like the T part of the cross, the sides of it that poke out, you know, is pretty like darn small, but you don't see the cross, it's just there anyway. A rift to the world of darkness, as Unei called it. Splendid work, Master Garland. We can't break out the mead just yet. The tough part's still ahead. We've broken into the dark realm, but the gate's not all that stable. It won't stay open forever, and only a few can use it. I, for one, will remain here to ensure the void gate stays open. As will the sons of St. Koinak. This rift is our sole path to salvation. If it closes, we are all truly lost. Which leaves mercy. My friend, 'tis a heavy burden I must task you with, but there are none more able. Pray lead the adventurers beyond the rift. I do not know what awaits you, save the cloud of darkness and our three comrades, but you must go, for the fate of our world now rests upon your shoulders. You do that fist in the palm thing again. This is our only gambit, but I have every faith you will succeed. It will be no small feat to return after you have passed beyond the rift. Make certain you are prepared before leaving. Ote. And Rambrose walks away, followed by the engineers in brown robes. Might I have a moment of your time, Mercy? There is a matter of import we must needs discuss ere you leave. But then he walks off. Why can't you just discuss it here? And then everybody, with you being the last to walk away from this Eye of Sauron purple and black rift thing in the sky. Alright, Garaha, what's up, buddy? Another cutscene here. Mercy, I wish to speak to you about my eye. As you are no doubt aware, it is a trait seen only amongst Allegan royalty. Long I have pondered why such is my inheritance. The sanguine hue must have some bearing upon my destiny, this much Doga himself admitted, but what? In truth, the more I learn of the Crystal Tower, the less I am myself. Somehow meeting those two clones has wrought great change in me. I am consumed with remembering something ancient, but ever so important. And my father's words echo in my mind, the self-same ones his father told him. The truth of our eye rests with Alag. Mayhap what I wish to remember, and these words are related. Mayhap not, but I know I must learn the truth that history hides from me. I would see this journey, our journey, through to the very end with mine own two eyes. So I implore you, allow me to join you beyond the rift. And of course you nod. You have my thanks, my friend. Now let us venture into the world of darkness to save our comrades in the realm. And then he turns back to the Crystal Tower. It's floating blue in a just giant open sky of like purples and energy trails and distortion. And then I jump off the cliff. No, it doesn't let you. And why would I, bro? Jeez. Alright, this video is not even 15 minutes long, but it is over because I'm going to watch the video of the fight and then join it and make a video of that. I'll see you guys soon. Okay, bye.